Fallout from the Festa dinner? J-Hope kicks off Chapter 2? Season 2? Welcome to Current Korea. Thanks for joining us. There was a huge influx of new viewers the last couple of days. We wanted to welcome you all. There are so many different sources for K-pop info out there. We like to put all that into context here, at least from our perspective. For transparency's sake, we wanted to note that while we are all fans of BTS, and admittedly, a bulk of our content is BTS, we try to cover all of K-pop as well, so you will see non-BTS content here. But we have plenty of BTS content in the works, so no worries, even a few in the works already. Now on to today's content. The fallout from the Festa dinner. Yeah, that wasn't expected at all. HYBE CEO Park Ji-won went into damage control mode as HYBE's market cap plummeted by nearly $1.7 billion, or 25% of the company's value. But if you checked out our previous video on what was actually said, as fans, we know there is no real need to worry. The CEO sent out emails to employees, and members each took to social media with their own messages, with the CEO denying rumors of disbandment and walking back certain items and stating the guys will be carrying out both group and individual activities. RM's post on Weverse discussed the emotions they all showed during the video and reiterated that they just wanted to be honest with their fans regarding their situation and emotional state. But, much like the song titled Yet to Come implies, this is absolutely not the end. So what does this all mean? Nothing has changed since the video was released the other day. The guys will still focus on either resting or their solo projects. There's nothing else a CEO of a company whose worth plummeted 25% can do besides that. But what we're not seeing here being talked about yet is the fans have been following more or less one group for 9 years. Yes, there have been solos here and there, but mostly one group. There are now 7 acts to follow, and while we'll likely get the side eye from other content creators for saying this out loud, we also have 7 acts to follow now, instead of 1, at least for the time being. This isn't a bad thing. They perform as a group when they can during the military service years, which was bound to happen anyway. And unlike groups of past years, these 7 can all sustain solo careers all on their own. By the way, Suga mentioned something about them not being able to perform, I believe it was fake love, until they were 100 years old. We think that's spot on for where they're headed. They're no longer 21 or 23. They're going to be over 30 years old by the time the military service is over, and so the days of hardcore dancing might be behind them already. But if anyone can do it. Now moving on to the new world, Hope World. Shout out to one of our viewers who nailed it. It was reported that J-Hope will be releasing a new album in mid-July, although the specifics of the album were not released. RM mentioned during the Festa dinner that, with time available now to each member, they will likely focus on whole albums instead of mixtapes. J-Hope will now be leading the group into, Chapter 2? Season 2? RM used the word season during the Festa dinner. We'll go with that. J-Hope will now be leading the group into Season 2 of BTS. There's a good chance that the songs in the new album will be showcased at this year's Lollapalooza, which he will be headlining at on July 30th, along with his younger label mates, Tomorrow by Together, who will be performing on July 29th. Yep, gotta get used to it. That's it for today. Thanks for joining us. That's what's in the news for Current Korea.